Hey, this is René, welcome back for another video on this channel. And what can I say? I'm going back to prop firm trading.
This video is presented by BM Trading. Learn to code your own expert advisors. Link in the description.
About a year ago, I made a video why I want to stop trading prop firms. And at this point, I was being serious. I did not purchase any other new prop firm challenges and just traded the ones that I had already. And yeah, what can I say? This was going so good. I had a immense success with the challenges and accounts that I had at this point, and I document a lot of this on this channel already, but here I want to talk about actual numbers. So I want to tell you how much money I invested into FTMO and how much money I got out of it, and this also explains why I go back to FTMO trading also. So when I said this like 1 year ago, I said I want to move to like real money trading, and I did exactly this. I started to trade this IC trading account, which I show live a lot on the channel, which I monitor, which is a immense success. Like the current profit is 42,000. So I am having a lot success with real money trading. But I figured out in the meantime, when I still had my prop firm accounts, I also had quite a good success with FTMO trading. So this does not mean that I stopped trading real money. I just want to use the prop firms also, or in this case FTMO, which is still the only one that I use, to leverage my trading. And I always try to keep a very rational view on all of this trading related stuff, because I think trading should not involve any emotions whatsoever. So for me, it's always important, if I try or if I start a project, can I get money out of it? And here you can see my current FTMO account, but what is probably more interesting is this overview that I created for all of the FTMO challenges that I ever paid for. So let me explain this spreadsheet a little bit. So we can see here all of the FTMO accounts or challenges that I ever purchased. So here you can see the size, when I purchased it, what I paid, what kind of account it is, and yeah, the overall outcome out of this account. So I at this point, I think this is about little bit less than 20 accounts that I had here. And what is like the order is chronologically. So it starts at the top. These are the oldest accounts and these are the newer ones. And you can see there's one blank line, and this blank line is very important because I differentiate here between these accounts, which were at the very beginning of my prop firm career, and this was in the year 2022 and beginning of 2023, when prop firms still had this 30-day challenge rule. And this is something that I always criticized, because for me this had never, like, it had nothing to do with actual trading, and here it was just pure gambling if you win or lose a challenge, in my opinion, because nobody can predict if his trading strategy will be profitable in the next 30 days, or it was at least it was more suitable for specific strategies but not for my strategies, because my strategies often have sideways periods or even negative periods that last way longer than 1 month, and then on specific days my strategies, like the breakout strategies, they can make the performance for multiple months or even the whole year. So in the beginning, when I had these 7 accounts here with a 30-day challenge rule, I basically lost all of them, either in the first phase or the second phase, but I lost all of them. So here I was down like 3.5K, and I never got anything out of FTMO. Then FTMO changed their rules, and they said that we do no longer have this 30-day challenge rule. And this is when I started to have a look at prop firms again. So you can see here at the end of 2023, I think This was when they started to take away this 30 days challenge rule. I started to purchase more accounts. I think this date here is wrong. It should be 2023 also. I purchased more accounts, and this was when I really went kind of strong into prop firms again. So you can see here when they took away the 30-day challenge rule at the end of 2023, I purchased 5 accounts immediately, and then at the beginning of 2024 I purchased 2 more accounts. So all of this was very close to each other. And this is also when I started to document this big on YouTube. I talked about all of these accounts in detail. You will still find all of the videos, and I streamed some of them live, and I still stream one of them live. So you can see this was when I really made it a big project on YouTube, and this is also when I started to have more and more success, because now that the 30-day challenge rule was gone, I was able to trade them like how I would trade professionally, like with risk and money management and everything. And that's why I basically passed a lot of these challenges. So out of all of these challenges that I highlighted here, I passed actually 4 out of 7. So 4 out of 7 made it to the funded 3 out of 7 made it to the funded stage, and 1 is still in the verification phase. So this gives me a very, very, very good success rate, which is over 50% at this point, which is really, really, really good. And then you can see here I started to make profits. So I got the refunds for some of these accounts. I got some profit out of these accounts, and some of these accounts are still active. Like these 2 are still active, and this one is also active, by the way, but I didn't get the refund here yet. So this is when I started to get some success in trading, but still I failed some of the accounts, and I felt like the trading conditions at this point, I felt like the trading conditions are just not as good as with my live trading broker, IC Markets or IC Trading. And that's why I made this video where I said I want to stop prop firm trading, and I don't want to purchase more challenges. But then I, of course, still kept these old challenges, and they started to be like really, really, they started to turn out like very, very well. And then at the end of 2024, I decided to go in with another project, which I streamed on YouTube all of the time, at least the challenges. So I purchased 3 more accounts at the end of 2024. And here I had a different approach, because I figured out the challenges that are traded very conservatively and like professional. It gave me a very, very good success rate, and I passed most of these challenges already. But the big downside is, if you watch this on the channel, you may have realized this took me like a year on average to pass the challenge and verification. And for example, this account that I started at the end of 2023, it is still not funded. It's still in the verification phase after 1.5 years. So this is just a too long time. So I started another project at the end of 2024 where I said I want to like risk it for the biscuit, gamble through the challenge phase, which does not mean I completely gamble, but I increase the risk a lot. I think here I risked like 1% or even more per trade, which is not super conservatively, and therefore I failed 2 out of 3 challenges, but 1 is the one that I passed, and I reached the funded stage, and this is now my most successful account also. It's a 100k account. I got 4,460 out of this already. I got the refund, etc., etc. Plus this account at this current point when I'm talking is again in profit, because it is this account, and it is again in profit 4.8k. So this means if I would stop trading this account, or I mean I won't stop, but if I would stop trading, I would be net profitable. And this would boost me to like around 3,000 euro in profit. And it would be because of this single live trading funded account. Which means that all of these challenges that I purchased, like close to 20 challenges, one account for me was enough to cover all of the costs and make me profitable. And this kind of switched my mindset a bit, because now I think if I can keep this ratio, or if I can increase it even more, because now we don't have the 30-day challenge rule, so overall my success rate should be a lot higher. So if I can go on like this and like maybe burn a few accounts, but then have 1 or 2 accounts that cover all of the costs and even make a profit, then it's no longer a investment or a negative investment, but then it's a positive investment, and I can see it as a business. And this is what I meant when I said I always try to see things rationally. And if I'm able to get out of prop firm trading net positive over a long period of time, then this is something I want to pursue, and this is something I see value in. So this is what kind of switched my mindset a little bit. And this is also why you can see it here. I just purchased 2 more challenges, now 200k challenges, because I mean, if I'm able to get 1 or 2 accounts like this, it would be enough to cover all of the costs. And this is why I am now kind of back to prop firm trading, but I'm also sticking to live trading. I just see prop firm trading as a little addition at this point. And yeah, I just want to try out a few things here. I want to see if I can even like get to the scaling program of FTMO and everything, because this account at this point would be qualified for the scaling. I can show this. I showed this in one of the last videos already, but if you watch this, you can see like I just have to wait until the 4 months period is over, and then I would have made a profit of $11,000, which would qualify me for the scaling plan, which means my account size even increased by 25%. I get the 90% profit split, which means that I even have a better even better chance to be more profitable with FTMO. So yeah, this is basically where kind of my mindset shifted a bit. And I think if I can make money out of FTMO long term, this would be a great addition to my like trading portfolio that I have in with my real funds. So you can see these are the current accounts that I have here right now. This is the FTMO account that I talked about a lot. It is this one that's generating all of the profits, and the open profits are actually not part of this calculation. And then we have these 2 accounts. We cannot find them here because I combined these 2 accounts, and this is why here I had a 20k account, which is currently in a drawdown of a little bit more than 5%. But yeah, I'm not too sad because it's just a small account. And then I do have this verification account and this funded account, which we also find here. So we find this verification account, which is also in a small drawdown, close to 3%. And then we have this other funded FTMO account, which is 0.7% down. So this is not too bad. And here I still see the chance to get the refund for the money that I paid, and maybe see some profits at the end of this first period of this FTMO account. So yeah, this is a little update. If you're also interested in trading with FTMO, I can only recommend, like right now, my approach is a little bit more aggressive. I want to kind of risk more in the challenge and verification phase, just so I don't have to wait for 1 year or more until I hit the funded account. And then I can decrease the risk a little bit in the funded account. So this is, I think, also what I will do with these 200k accounts here. And then, but if you're new to FTMO, maybe you also want to try it, then you can check out the link below this video. It's an affiliate link where you can support me a little bit. Also, FTMO has a promotion right now, 10% off on challenges. But if you're new to prop firm trading or to trading in general, and if you're not successful yet with FTMO, I would definitely not recommend to gamble the challenges, but instead then you should just take it very slowly, because you can see when I took it slowly, I had a much higher success rate with the challenges and verifications. So this is, I think, the more sustainable way in the long run if you do not have a lot of money to purchase multiple challenges at the same time. And yeah, that's basically the FTMO update. So I'm also back to strategy development a little bit, try to find more strategies that could be profitable with FTMO, and I will talk about this in another video. So yeah, that's the FTMO update. I'm kind of back to prop trading, but as a side hustle, so to say, to real money trading. Hope you liked the update. Let me know what you think about this. Is it logical what I explained here with the all of the challenges and the profits that are now made, or would you see things differently? Let me know in the comments, and I'm out. Have a great time. Good trades. Bye.